Now, and it's early in his career. He was a rim runner, lob threat. Now you can give him the basketball in the paint. He can finish with jump hooks, or he can make that extra pass and make good reads.
Jay Barrett on the inside. Kenny Atkinson just talked about his size, his smarts, his composure, his compete. How he fits in perfectly. There's Davion Mitchell. Great take to the bucket with the left hand. Lays it up and in, and it's a 16-7 run over the last 5 minutes.
And you feel the intensity shifting a bit. You hear the crowd, but you see the speed of the game, and defensively, how the Cavaliers are picking it up.
How about Shed? Another three. As the Raptors had that starting five play together for the first time this season, their projected starting five, and that was against Milwaukee on a Monday. And Jakob Poeltl.
Close out the game, close out the quarter. You have to play winning basketball.
Poeltl's got that on lockdown, 54-53.
In this building.
His last 8 games, he's averaging over 21 points, shooting 40% from 3. On the season, averaging 18 points, a career high, shooting 40% from 3. Boucher is on fire. Quick. He was a +7 last night in New York. RJ, the play, good at the buzzer. And we're in the game as we check in with Savannah.
Matt, I just talked to assistant coach James Wade. He said that what he likes from his team is the fact that they're playing with pace offensively, and that's actually flowing into their defensive pacing as well. That's speeding up the Cavaliers, but they can't give them second chance points. They need to tighten up their defense on Garland and also just making sure.
Scotty with it. Has 8 points, 1 point shy of 4,000. Up fake, cut off by Mobley, and then sweeps around him with the hook.
How about that?
4,001.
See him be more aggressive to get down there, but you know, he's a facilitator by heart. He lets the game come to him. And there was some criticism to a young LeBron James. They wanted LeBron James to use his size and physicality. You see Poeltl with a nice baseline one-hand push shot.
Raptors lead by 5. And he has had a night.
And it's just too easy. That's 17 points.
Garland with 19 now.
19, I'm sorry.
18 threes in each game of their 11-game win streak. Here's Barnes underneath.
Good pass.
And how about that bucket in a timeout? Kenny Atkinson. And lays it up and in. That's a Thursday night. Raptors will travel into Milwaukee that night and take on the Bucks on the 17th.
Good pass.
Cut. Shed.
And that was great communication. Using his length. No one could get to that shot.
Shed cut off. Here's Poeltl. Back to Shed. Corner three. He is knocking them down. How about this? The bench for the Toronto Raptors.
Pass down the sideline by Shed. You can't have those turnovers. He made a great play offensively. Value the basketball.
Garland turns it over. Grady in the open floor with a two-handed slam.
And you know a team is tired. I like RJ keeping his eyes open, keeping his head up, finding his teammate, and then the Raptors turning defense to offense for easy two-hand flush. But the Raptors are there. Poeltl throwing a dart right to the corner, forcing the Cavs to have to foul because Chris Boucher's been on fire.
Raptors lead by 6. Boucher! Oh! It's his night! Alvin! It's his night!
It sure is, and the Raptors are doing a good job of finding their teammate.
Season high, 5 threes. He's got 17, and Chris Boucher is letting it fly.
And his teammates are finding him. Again, Poeltl finding himself in the middle and not even hesitating. He sees the wide open man, and he's on fire, so he delivered the pass, and he did the exact same thing on the other corner and created the foul.
Boucher once again. Kenny Atkinson has seen enough, a timeout. That's what they want. Their bench, their depth has been a big part of their success, but tonight it's been Chris Boucher. Boucher with 19, and on the inside, in favor of the Raptors bench, Shed. He's got 13 playing
very well. Great minutes by Jamal Shed.
Cleveland's been careless with the basketball. RJ Barrett gets into the paint.
And you
to back. I know that their record isn't great, but yet when you look at their averages, NBA average offense on the second night of a back-to-back, 111 points. Oh, Scotty, sweet touch, smooth.
It was so much hustle, great hustle by the Toronto Raptors in that play. With closeout, multiple efforts. The Cavs were just patience throughout their offense.
Shed with a nice teardrop. By the way, Kelly Olynyk, every time he touches the ball, boos ring out. That dates back to Kevin Love.
Had my man in the chicken wing.
Oh, what?
Yeah, had him in the chicken wing in the playoff.
Here's Chris Boucher, and the two-handed slam. Feeling it tonight. Great to see. He's got Jerome with a bucket in the paint.
Ty Jerome is a player that we've been talking about since the first meeting.
Scotty the three. How about that? They're going to say it's a 2. His right foot on the line. The Raptors
force. Put his head down. He does not letting that first defender stop him or deter him from getting to the rack. He's very definitive, knowing where he wants to go.
Boucher with a bucket. He's got 23. His season best 24. Battle. Pardon me, Barrett. Barnes. Jumper good. 105-100. All the bees out there.
It would be a freestyle, and it goes against your principles, but that could be one time you could be a little reckless, especially playing against the Garland.
10 of 15 shooting. Corner 3, the response by Quick.
How about that laser pass?
Crowd not pleased with the call. Barrett looking for Pirtle on the inside. And great catch with Steve Kerr about when he first took over in Golden State, the similarities, and you think back to the Raptors in 2019, whether it be a Kyle Lowry who had been to conference finals, as Scotty Barnes knocks trying to get to where they haven't been collectively.
Yeah, 100% right. And you know what it reminds me of? What team? The Detroit Pistons, 2004.
Pirtle with a bucket.
You had a bunch of good, very good players in Chauncey Billups, Rip Hamilton.
They have played exceptionally well tonight. Levert shot no. Barrett with it to Barnes. Barnes now into the front court. Grady Dick. And the Raptors back on top. Kenny Atkinson with the timeout. It dropped 3 straight, 14 of 15. With only 1 win on the road. That was in New Orleans. Here's Scotty going a little high-low, big to big.
And it's great action. He picks and chooses his spots at the right time, and right now there's no better time than this right here. And that was a good read by Pirtle at this point of the game.
Garland turns the corner, gets in the paint, up top. Unable to connect with Allen. Boucher, Barnes, Pirtle, Barrett quickly.
And that size alone on that defensive possession, he wasn't so comfortable going to the rack.
Batted in by Pirtle. He's had an excellent game 7 as they head to where they want to go in the postseason. Scotty, two-handed slam. He's got 24. Raptors. Great fight tonight, but they come up short. But what